The Tonies universe continues to grow. Welcome back for another Techstination interview. Joining us is the marketing director at Tonies, Drew Vernon. Great to see you again, Drew.
Yeah, it's great to see you, Fred. Thanks for having me back.
Well, for folks who aren't familiar with Tonies, let's start out with a description.
Yeah, Tonies is a toy company started in Germany. It's a digital speaker system for kids. It's screen-free, and kids can use it by placing a figure on top of the box to play a variety of different songs and stories.
And there's a wide range, and that's really what we're going to be talking about, is how you've grown and are continuing to grow. It seems like all the time new Tonies are being announced. So give us an overview of the latest.
Yeah, sure. So we came to the US last September from Germany, where it originally launched about 5 or 6 years ago. And we launched with a portfolio of about 25 content Tonys. That number is growing. We have had a number of launches this year already, such as Peppa Pig. We just came out with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We continue to launch new Disney Tonys, Peter Rabbit, more literary titles, and we are continuing to launch new Tonys every month.
So describe for us how they work. These are toy figures that have RFID chips in them to identify what the content should be.
Exactly. So it's basically an update to the CD player, started by a couple of dads who noticed that CD players were still being used in preschools, and they wanted to update that and create something that kids as young as 3 could operate on their own. So they put this technology into a figure that you place on the top of the box. It does have an RFID chip, so the first time it's used on a particular box, it will download through the Wi-Fi directly onto the box. And then it becomes a disconnectable experience where you can take the figure in the box anywhere, in the car, to a friend's house, and you play it just by placing the magnetic figure on top of the box.
Lots of fun for kids. And beyond that, you have the ability to record your own stories or whatever you want to put on their songs.
Exactly. So we have the content Tonys that are preloaded, a variety of different kind of TV and movie blockbuster literary favorites. And then we have the creative Tonys, which come blank and recordable with up to 90 minutes of your own content. So we find that kids really enjoy this. They can write their own songs and stories, but we actually see a lot of use among parents and particularly grandparents who want to read bedtime stories or send customized messages to their grandkids. And they can do that from anywhere in the world and record it on their phone, and they can upload it to the Tony figure in a matter of seconds, which is really fun.
It is. So tell us the user experience here. The kids as young as how old typically would be able to use this pretty much on their own?
Yeah, we're safety rated for 3+, just because there are some small parts. But with parental supervision, we see even younger kids using the Tony box at the younger ages, 1.5, 2 years old, and it's safe by design so that a child at a young age can have a very tactile experience. And so all of the playback and functionality has been designed to be done without a screen. And so I mentioned that the playback is done by placing the figure on top of the box. The chapter selection or track selection is done by just giving the box a whack to the side of the box. And you can even fast forward or rewind by tilting it at a 45-degree angle.
Lots of fun. So there's lots of technology built into this. Tell us about the pricing and availability, and then we'll get into the pricing of some of the Tonys themselves.
Sure. So the MSRP, the retail price, is generally about $99 for the Tony box. That comes with one Tony. And then we have additional content Tonys. Those are the ones that are preloaded for about $14.99. And the creative Tonys are about $11.99. We do offer bundle pricing where you can get a little bit of a discount. We also offer educators discounts as well. But these are available at tonies.com, TONIES.com, as well as Amazon, Target.com. We'll be in Target retail stores and Best Buy stores this coming fall. And we also have a network of about 400 plus independent toy specialty retailers across the country.
Terrific. So tell us, going forward, looking at the remainder of this year, what what fans have to look forward to?
Yeah, we have a lot of really exciting things. So we actually just brought on LeVar Burton as our spokesperson. He's very tied to childhood literacy and love of storytelling. So we're launching our official campaign with him later this month. But we're really excited to bring him on board. We'll be doing kind of like a read to your child challenge with him, where we're encouraging parents to read to their children. And for even a longer lasting impact, they can read onto a creative Tony and have the child keep that in their collection. In terms of Tony launches, we have a lot of fun new characters coming. We'll have some more Disney princesses. Mickey and Minnie will make an appearance. We'll be coming out with Paw Patrol and a bunch of other characters to get us into the holiday season and through the rest of 2021.
And once again, the pricing for the Tonys, you mentioned it a minute ago, but over those
Yeah,
four.
each character. So it's think of it like each one is kind of like its own CD basically. So a character comes about $14.99. That will come with a variety of songs and stories. The Disney ones, for example, will have about 3 or 4 songs from the movie, as well as like a 12 to 15 minute kind of narration or reading of the story itself.
And we know that the way kids play with these things, they want to hear sometimes the same songs over and over again. So this makes it really simple and fun for them to do.
Yeah, exactly. My daughter would listen to her Tony box every day on the way to preschool. We'd have a 15-minute drive. I'd give her a Tony box and she'd listen to the same one. I think we were on The Lion King for about 3 weeks straight. And, it occupies her, engages her. It does come with a headphone jack. So if you want to have them enjoy kind of on their own, you can plug in either the Tony's headphones or any standard headphone jack will plug into the top of the box.
And how long will a charge last if you're taking this on the road?
Yeah, so the battery life will last for about 7 hours of continuous play.
Plenty long enough for any trip that I'd want to take with the child. Terrific. So for more info, once again, where do we go?
Yeah, Tonies.com, Tonies.com. I am a big believer in community building. And so one of my favorite things about Tony's is actually our Facebook group called Tony Box USA. It's not run by me or anyone at the company. It's actually just other parents that are sharing ideas for how to use Tony's. We have a lot of people who homeschool their children who use Tony's to pre-program lesson plans or activities that kids can use independently of parental supervision. We also have a program called Tony's for Teachers, which we've gotten into over 1,000 schools over the country. And again, these are great for circle time activities or even daily routine activities like cleanup or things like that can be pre-programmed and played to kind of serve as a tool for the teacher to help kind of manage his or her classroom.
Wonderful. Well, Drew Vernon, congratulations on continuing the innovation at Tony's. Thanks for taking the time with us.
Yes, thank you, Fred. It's great to see you again.